Well, good morning and good evening to my two guests. I'd like to introduce to everybody two really amazing entrepreneurs from my perspective. Farah Ashira Jitabu, who is the co-founder and CEO of Okra, and David Peterside, who is also the co-founder and COO of Okra. Welcome, guys. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. Thanks so much for having me, Tom. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm great. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. And I'm fantastic because I'm in front of my two favorite entrepreneurs. So we're going to have a good discussion today. Let's jump into it. I really felt like both your stories were compelling to me when I first met you. Farah, for you going through New York and then coming back to Nigeria to start a company, and David from London coming back to start a company in Nigeria. So tell me the story. Farah, let's start with you. Kind of tell us how you two kind of came together and decided to start Okra.
So I think for me, the challenge was that, being in Nigeria, I was so used to using a lot of different, applications to manage my financial health, and not being able to kind of connect my bank accounts and actually have that same type of experience was kind of frustrating. And so it kind of came from this idea of, can I even do it for myself?
So for us, it was really, like a critical need for banking in Nigeria. So, youngest and fastest growing population in the world, these people need a way to manage, save, and grow their money. And, these products and services were not built with the internet in mind when, built. So, and what's pretty obvious now is that consumers are demanding, to experience these services digitally the same way they watch movies and order, hail cabs and, so we just felt like, we needed to give businesses, the tools and services to be able to build out these experiences for consumers and, properly serve that need.
So talk to us a little bit about what's unique and compelling about the Okra solution.
So for Okra, it's really about going beyond open banking, to open finance. So we think, so our vision is essentially trying to digitize financial services generally. And what is unique about, the products is the fact that we give consumers, control and power over their own data in the most seamless way possible.
Regardless of, whether or not you bank with this bank or the next bank, we want you to be able to have control of your data and still have access to those personalized solutions. So I think that, what we found is that, building in a fragmented market is unique to us because now, we're able to standardize access across this, and we're able to build this blueprint to allow us to replicate in other markets.
It takes a village to solve big challenges. And so talk to us a little bit about the startup community, the entrepreneur community in Africa.
So I think that, we've been solving a lot of really important problems, but because the general infrastructure was missing, the general rails were missing, and we're seeing, businesses come and solve these infrastructural issues like we're solving, this data infrastructure issue. I think that you're going to start seeing more and more, products being built, businesses being built, opportunities being offered.
Really exciting content, huge potential. I think once we solve the key issues, which is sort of like, security, and education, it will become the next Asia, or even if we were to go by countries, just seeing the growth in India. So companies like Andela, for example, have this thesis where brilliance is evenly distributed, but opportunity is not. And that's really what the problem is in Africa. It's just really an opportunity problem. Once we are able to enable the individuals that live here, we think, this continent could achieve, really, really great things.
I think you guys are a really, really fantastic team, a real balance of skills and capabilities and experiences. And so all of us at Accenture Ventures and at the Spotlight team are so proud to have you part of it. And we're so excited to look forward to what you're going to do because we think you're going to change the world. So congratulations on being part of Spotlight. And thanks for joining me this morning.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Tom.